Hi, I'm Mary Alexander from Home Instead Senior Care. Today I'm discussing how to help your senior loved ones with their finances, and now I want to talk about common fraud scams. Fraud among the senior population is a serious issue, and not just from loss of money and savings. The stress, shame, and fear associated with being scammed can have horrible effects on your senior loved one's health. In fact, a Journal of the American Medical Association study showed that victims of elder mistreatment, including exploitation, have a 3 times higher mortality rate than non-victims. So, what makes the elderly more vulnerable to being scammed? According to the FBI, there are several reasons why the elderly are targeted for fraud. First, older Americans are likely to have a nest egg, own their own homes, or have excellent credit, all of which the con man will try to tap into. Second, individuals who grew up in the 1930s, 1940s, and 1950s were generally raised to be polite and trusting. The con man will exploit these traits, knowing that it is difficult or impossible for these individuals to say no or just hang up the phone. Third, seniors are less likely to report a fraud because they don't know who to report it to, are too ashamed at having been scammed, or do not know that they have been scammed. In some cases, an elderly victim may not report the crime because he or she is concerned that relatives may come to the conclusion that the victim no longer has the mental capacity to take care of his or her own financial affairs. When an elderly victim does report the crime, they often make poor witnesses. The con man knows the effects of age on memory and is counting on the fact that the elderly victim will not be able to supply enough detailed information to the investigator. In addition, the victim's realization that they have been subject to fraud may take weeks or more likely months after contact with the con man. Lastly, when it comes to products that promote increased cognitive function, virility, physical conditioning, anti-cancer products, and so on, older Americans make up this segment of the population most concerned about these issues. In a country where new cures and vaccinations for old diseases have given every American hope for a long and fruitful life, it is not so unbelievable that the products offered by these con men can do what they say they can do. So what are some of the most common scams to watch out for? According to the National Association of Triads Incorporated, there are 5 common senior scams. 1. Prizes and sweepstakes scams. Seniors are told that they've won a sweepstakes, and all they need to do is to send a check to cover the taxes. Or they receive a fake check for $5,000 and are encouraged to deposit the money and send back $2,000 to cover the taxes. By the time it's determined that these checks, which often come from an overseas bank, are worthless, the senior has lost his or her money. And then there are also magazine sale scams, where seniors order magazine subscriptions that never show up. 2. Home improvement fraud. Criminals will knock on the senior's door, offering to fix their driveway, then paint it black and charge the senior $3,000. Or seniors are asked to pay up front to have their roofs fixed, never to see their alleged repairman again. 3. Phishing schemes. Seniors receive a call from someone claiming to represent a bank or other reputable financial institution. They're warned that their financial information or credit cards have been compromised and are asked to verify their bank account number or call an 800 number where they are asked for their personal financial information. 4. Internet fraud. Seniors unfamiliar with how to use the internet can unwittingly give their credit card information to a scammer. 5. identity theft. Seniors who give up their birth date and Social Security number can open their entire financial history to a thief. Now that we know some of the common scams, let's talk about ways to prevent your senior loved one from becoming a victim. We do that in the next video.